Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
9:45, welcome back. Daily show on this third day of December. Coming down the pipeline this Sunday, your little ones can go get photos with Santa at the sanctuary. Teri, Kathy, and Santa himself. How'd you guys swing this one?
Santa thinks we're really special.
That's right, Santa. Are you excited about getting your pictures taken on Sunday?
Oh, yeah. I got to see all the little ones out there with the horses. This is going to be fantastic.
And, Teri, take me through this. Have you done photos with Santa events before?
Oh, yeah. Every year we do photos with Santa. And this one is more special because we get to go outside and take photos with the horses, which I think is unique and exposes people to the sanctuary, too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And, Kathy, with that being said, how are things at the sanctuary?
Cold and white.
Do the horses like the snow?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
They get really frisky when it snows. They're all running around and playing.
Well, and with photos with Santa, it's a great way to kind of, like you said, show off the sanctuary and do it in a way where it shows off, all the, really, there's no better shot than finding, a sanctuary setting and having some of that rustic decor and backdrop. And how do you prepare something, a backdrop like that? What do you look for in, that perfect photo setting?
We look for great lighting, first of all, and Santa's made a beautiful sleigh, red and gold, and there's a bench in there for everybody to pile in and get some really great
That's
photos
cool.
with them. It's really cool.
Yes, it's really pretty sled. He brought it out to do some promo pictures.
Yeah.
And
Already.
Wow, that's really neat.
That is really cool. How many
Not my
rings?
big sled.
Oh, okay. It's the show
The
one.
big one's going to be getting loaded. I won't have time.
That's what I was curious about there, is how are we going to get this all back to the North Pole in time for
Don't
Christmas?
have to worry about it. This is a special sled just for the sanctuary pictures.
I love this. Well, and I think it's just really cool, though, because not a lot of, I remember when I was younger, you'd maybe go to a department store and or the mall and find those pictures, but it just seems like it's harder and harder to really find the time to do so, and also to make it a really nice, even just a family photo that you can use for, a couple of Christmases too, even. And this is a great opportunity. Tell me how these are priced. How does it break down?
It starts at $75 for 2 digital images. We also have photo packages, and they can order more. There's a second package for $125 that has 5 digital images. We have holiday ornaments, and we'll send them the files if they want to make their own Christmas cards, or we can make them for them. So,
well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Is there a different charge to make make them for us?
Yeah, there is a charge, and I can let everybody know that when we see them and see if they're interested.
Yeah.
It seems like most people want to create their own lately, so
Not me.
why I have the...
Not me. The easier the better. Santa,
Yes.
that's why we got elves,
And if I may, Teri's one of the photographers that doesn't rush the kids through.
Yeah.
I can take some time and talk to them.
Yeah.
And they don't feel threatened. We'll be comfortable with them.
Well, and see,
Too many of the malls, it's bam, bam, bam. That's not how Santa works.
right. Well, you're 100% right. And just seeing some of that, it's like a militarized line where it's like you get your 15 seconds, and some kids really wait all year for that one moment to talk to you, and
Yes.
it's really cool. And what I think's great about it too is, even though you can always tell the story of the travel, was the kid kicking and screaming in the car, how was getting ready for the picture, but the moment that the photo actually comes and that interaction happens, it's really cool to see the parents, really kind of, it brings out the nostalgia in them,
Yes.
More so than the parents. So on the outside of it, seeing that reaction's really cool too.
Yes.
It's actually, we've allowed a lot of time in between people, too, so we've got limited spots There's at least 15 minutes per
Oh,
family.
really cool.
Yeah, so Santa gets to know the kids and talk to them a little bit, and find out what they really want for Christmas. So.
Well, that makes sense because you're creating a real experience then.
Right,
It's not
yes.
just like what you said, Santa, where it's, you get 15 seconds because the mall tells you got to see, all these, 1,500 kids in
Yes.
2 hours,
No, Santa's going to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, one year he asked a little boy if he got his recycle truck for Christmas the year before, and he did get it. And he said, "Santa, you know that." So he does have a good memory and remembers what the kids want for Christmas. So.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, and, I got a question for you, Santa. What are the kids asking for Christmas? Is it getting more and more complicated to make these toys?
Last year, or 2 years ago, I'm having trouble remembering, I had a 3-year-old little girl who barely would talk. And I finally got her to talk, and I said, "What would you want for Christmas, little?" I think her name was Sarah. She looked up, and she's 3 years old. "A cell phone." And my reaction was, "A what?" "A cell phone." I said, "Well, who would you call on a cell phone?" "My friends." And Santa had to dig on that one. He said, "Honey, the elves don't make the cell phones. They make toys. Is there a toy you want?" Well, then we switched over to dollies and things like that. You
That's
never know
awesome.
what you're going to get asked for. The one boy was a trash truck. "I want a trash truck." It's
That's
like a
so cool.
trash truck? Yeah. Who knew? We made 4 different types of trash trucks that year.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Well, and Kathy, what's it mean for you guys at the sanctuary to have this event? Is this the multiple times you guys have been out here?
This is the first time we've done
First time you've been Santa out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Legendary
Yes.
Mustang Sanctuary. We've been out there, but not for
Yes.
Santa before.
What's it mean for you guys to have some holiday cheer?
It's wonderful because we got half the Christmas lights up already.
Are you a Christmas person?
Oh, yes.
See, that's
Yes,
why I
most
was a little miffed
definitely.
today because I was been a little bit of a Scrooge because I can't find the rest of my Christmas decorations. So I've been kind of like a little bit of a Scrooge all day. So you're a big Christmas person?
Oh, yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
awesome. What's the sanctuary look like for Christmas? Seen from space?
No,
you see-
not quite that.
not
We
quite-
got lights on the house, lights on the fence, lights on the car and crib.
That's cool.
We've got a wooden Santa, wooden sleigh and reindeer. We got the penguins.
That's awesome. Now, do the horses like the lights and stuff?
Yes, they do.
Do they? I've always wondered
Yes.
that if they, because my dog actually likes Christmas lights. We have to
Yes.
go and he stares at them for just hours outside.
They
That's
love
really
the
cool.
Christmas lights. They love fireworks.
Really?
They'll stand there and stare at the sky forever as long as there's fireworks going on.
Really?
Yes.
I'll be well, and Kathy, it's always good to talk about because we're going to get into for the next 5 days and the last couple of days it's been under freezing at night. It's going to be very cold tomorrow night for
Yes.
sure. But how are you guys kind of looking as January, February approaches? Because, as we kind of talk about, the snow's coming, you guys actually have to brave winter because
Oh, yes.
you have, live horses and Mustangs. You have a wish list. What
Yes.
do you need from us? How can we help you?
Okay, all of the horses and burros got together and decided what they.
This
what
was
they-
theirs.
This is what they're requesting.
Did you tell Santa about this yet?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did.
So you've seen this?
Yes.
Okay. I'm learning for the first time.
Okay, they said, "Dear Santa, we don't need a lot for Christmas this year, just a few things to help us through the winter. We hope in your heart you can deliver the goods. Hay and lots of it to feed our big bellies. Some bags of sweet feed to help us get through. Some new water troughs and heaters would also be nice. Some new poop forks would really be great. And some candy canes, apples, and carrots when you come, please. Thank you."
Santa, is it going to happen?
We're going to try to make it happen.
There you go. I love
Got to
that.
get those heaters for the water. Otherwise, they can't get a drink.
Well,
Yes.
and see, that's, and it's so, whenever we were talking about that the first time, it was something I didn't even think about
Yeah.
because it's like, well, yeah, you need the heated water, heated
Yeah.
bins, but you don't think about the electricity cost to that and
Exactly.
how much things are getting. And so, with that being said, it's coming up Sunday is Photos with Santa at the Sanctuary, but also, why don't you do this? So you can do something really cool. You can get digital and print packages, or spice it up? Have Teri do your Christmas card too? Why are you even stressing out? See, I don't know why people still stress out about Christmas. It's an easy time of the year if you play your cards right. You know what I'm saying? But also, bring a check. Preferably a blank one, and let Kathy put any amount of money she wants on there.
Oh, that'd be great.
But no, if you get a chance, seriously, guys, if you're going up there, and this is why I think it's such a great opportunity to do this in collaboration, because families that probably have never seen Legendary Mustang Sanctuary before can go up and see this. Bring a check if you can. Help feed the horses.
Yes.
In the burrows this winter, because
I'll put out a challenge to you, CJ. If you can raise $1,000 to go towards the horses, I will match that.
for
my personal money.
We will put it out there today and get this done. Oh my goodness, we'll do this. That would be a hell of a Christmas.
But you got to reach the $1,000 mark.
We will reach the $1,000 mark.
Okay.
We will get this out today. We're going to take a quick break for top of the hour here. We'll come back with more about with the photography event, and we'll learn more. Really, because senior photos and all of that, we were talking. I thought senior photo season was in April.
Oh, no.
This is why I didn't have senior photos. I realized I was very late.
You were late.
Got some photography questions, too, and I got some more questions for Santa. We'll stay here. You'll stay there on RiverBender.com. And Roku TV, we'll take a little bit of a longer break for top of the hour here and come back with more.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Hang up your pretty stockings, turn off the light. Santa Claus is coming down your chimney tonight. Oh, Riverside, baby, and the snow is falling on the ground. Well, you be a real good little baby. Santa Claus, bring it down.
10:01. Welcome back. Daily Show hitting you on a Tuesday morning here. It's the 3rd day of December. This Sunday, go get your photo taken with the big guy, that big guy, Santa Claus. And not just have your photo taken, but have a real experience with Santa. You know, that's what I think is so cool about this, is that you guys have really created an experience together with this event. It's not like you guys said the old Christmas story where you kicked old Ralphie down the sled. Or, you know, I get it. That's right.
That was on TV.
That's right.
I've never heard a child.
That's right.
That was one of the mall Santas.
That's right. And, you know, with that being said, you're going to get a lot more than that. You're going to get your child remembering this, especially if they're, you know, like 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they'll love that and think about it all year long and get ready for the
memory for a lifetime.
The next, exactly. And what I think's cool about this is how affordable 2 edited digital images. I do get paid to talk. Size for social media and print, just $75 or 5 for $125 plus files emailed to you by the 14th. But also there's some print options too. 1 8x10 and 2 5x7 and a social media for $75 for 8x10 sheets, 1 ornament. What's the ornament?
The ornament's really cool. It's a little rectangle with a double photo on each side.
Oh, cool.
And I always make sure the date's on there, 2024.
That's really cool.
And it's a great opportunity for our family memory, not just the kids.
Yeah.
Because Santa comes and visits our house every year, and all of our grandkids get an ornament every year with Santa and the date. So our Christmas tree is full of visits with Santa.
That's awesome.
It's a great keepsake, and they look on the tree for those ornaments. So it's a really special little ornament, and it's not breakable. So it's a good gift for
that.
family.
See, you have thought of it all, haven't you?
It's a great gift for grandmas.
It really
and grandpas,
is.
too. Yeah.
Well, you never know what to get grandma and grandpas.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that. And then you can also add on with an 8x10 sheet, $25.50, and your sheet can be 5x7, 4x6, or 8 wallets. Yeah. And then you got the ornament with the 2024 as an add-on.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you just want to do the $75 and maybe the ornament add-on. So that ornament's $25.50 plus photo postcards and envelopes are available too. And think about this. When you go, you bring that plus a little bit extra, maybe $200 extra. And you bring that to help the horses' wish list, because they're asking Santa, but, you know, Santa's needing some help too. You know, we always can help and, you know, show Santa that the 618 knows the meaning of Christmas too, and that way we don't get any coal under our, you know, in our stocking here. You see where I'm getting at? Mm-hmm. Brownie points. You can help with apples, carrots, and water through heaters and exercise balls. You bring one of those gifts, and you receive a thank you photo, 4x6 photo, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So how does that work? So I bring in what type of apples, carrots, or stuff? What's the proper?
Oh, they just love it all.
So, like, do we go to, being serious, do I
You
go
can go to Aldi's, Rulers,
Really?
any place, get a bag of apples, bag of carrots.
In the full carrots, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
we always cut them up because there's so many mouths to
right.
give treats to, so it goes a lot farther.
Right.
And they love their peppermints.
And then water through heaters. Do you need the water or do you need heaters?
The heaters.
Where do we find those?
Water troughs.
Oh, okay. Where do we find those at?
Any farm supply store, Tractor Supply, Farm and Home, Rural King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, that would be a great thing to donate to the sanctuary.
Yes.
How
this
long
time of year.
How long do they normally last? Do they go out pretty quick?
1 year.
That's it?
That's it.
Man, no wonder those guys are making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. And then you bring one of those gifts, receive a thank you, but bring one of those gifts, a check, and you'll receive a thank you and a hug from Kathy. I can guarantee
yes,
you.
Definitely.
So Teri, as the new year starts, what's going on with the photography business? What do you what's the season look like as the new year the calendar flips over?
Actually, if we keep having snow, it's going to be fun to do photos out in the snow.
I bet.
She likes the cold, apparently.
Well,
are you a cold weather person?
No, but I got enough clothes I can put on that. But some people love to get their photos in the snow. It's kind of a different atmosphere. It's fun to be out in the snow, catch your kids throwing snowballs at each other, that kind of thing. So hopefully that'll come along this winter. And then it is going to be the last minute senior photo rush after that in springtime, and Mother's Day gifts will be great too.
Oh, that's right.
We don't even think about it until it's last minute, but we can do portraits and give them to Mom for Mother's Day or create a gift card. So there's lots that comes up in the spring.
When are family portraits big? Is that spring and summertime too, or is that
Actually,
more fall?
Fall and summer are big, but spring is a beautiful time when the trees start blooming with flowers.
That's what I thought.
So it's a great time.
How long have you been in business?
A long time. I did take a break to raise our kids, and I worked from home then, but we opened the studio in 2008 again.
Wow.
So I've been back at business since then.
Wow.
So
It's incredible.
Time. Yeah. It's
incredible.
A great opportunity to have some fun and do good things for people.
Now, were you able to master the digital transition in photos and all of that?
I did. It was a little scary at first because I did.
I bet, yeah.
I did start with film. I started in the black and white darkroom actually, and the first photographer I worked for loved my work, and he said, "You're going to be my black and white girl." But then from there, I slowly progressed into photography, into artwork too, digital artwork and artwork on prints. So I got really lucky to learn from a couple master photographers. So.
That's so cool. See, I always wonder that because I always, the transition, especially with photography and any type of digital too, once that transition happened, it's like, how are you able to stay up with the tide? Because you're everywhere. I mean, every time I see it, you're pretty booked up and taking some for sessions, especially with senior photos.
Yeah, I love senior photos.
Really cool.
It's actually kind of an ongoing educational process because you never
that's true,
you never know enough, so I'm always taking classes and connecting.
That's cool.
Yeah, with other educational opportunities. So
she can also take an old photo.
Oh yeah.
And make it new again, whatever that's
restoration
called.
work. I do a lot of restoration work.
See, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, especially because, you know, those photos that you find in those family scrapbooks that are starting to get maybe those fade spots in them, or God knows what happened to them. I mean, those are, once they're gone, they're gone.
Right.
So this is really cool. And then, you know, once you do that, I'm sure you have a digital file somewhere that you already have preserved forever.
Right. Plus, sometimes there's only one photo of a family.
Yeah.
The history of that family. I just restored 2 photos from the late 1800s.
Really?
And we reframed them and everything so they were safe. And the people were so happy because that was the only photo they had of their great-great-grandparents and then their grandmother. So we actually duplicated those, and digital came in handy because we used to have to do all that work on each photograph. So now I can do that on the computer and save the digital file, like you said. So
that's so cool.
We can reproduce them easier than in the past.
What's the best way to reach out to you for restoration work or any type of session to book?
Just call me. My number is 618-655-0177. I'm more of a phone person. I do check my email and my Facebook messages every day, but if you call me, I can actually ask questions and find out what you need.
Right.
And have a little conversation so I can answer your questions as well. So it's good. It's better to call.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Kathy, before I let you go, how are you doing over there? Anything else to promote? Anything you guys got coming down the pipeline?
Not really. Just trying to get through the holidays, and then we're going to be gearing up for the new year.
There you
Still
go.
working on the schedule for next year.
Well, and if you guys have any field trips you want to plan or any type of sponsorship opportunities or maybe any type of event or program that you want to help support the sanctuary, reach out that way and make sure that you support as well. And then support this Sunday whenever you go out there and bring one of the horse's gifts for it and a check for Kathy and help us get to our $1,000 goal. We're going to do this. Okay. All right. Before I let you go, Santa, can you read us the story?
I'd be happy to.
Because honestly, there would be no better way. We're starting to decorate. My Scrooginess is going away. I found another contribution. I got 18 more to go, 1,000 pieces, but I'll find them all. And Santa, 'twas the night before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the barn, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung from the stall doors with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The Mustangs were nestled all snug in their stalls, while visions of apples danced in their heads. Mama in her hat and I in my boots had just settled down our brains for a long winter's nap. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster to every fence post below. And then out in the barn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the barn door I flew like a flash, tore open the latch and flew open the doors. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. I seen in a moment the reindeer on the way, munching and loving every bite that they take. The little old driver, so lively and quick, was caught feeding his friends with the best of the best. I told him he must get along. He looked and he scowled as he finished his work. More rapid than mustangs his courses they flew, and as he whistled and shouted and called them by name, on Fred and Shiloh and Scooter and Nellie, on Sakala and Shorty and Hatari and Spur. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Away they all flew as they left piles behind. They took to the sky and went right out of sight. Though I heard them exclaim as they flew out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.